So I'm going to tell you how I learned about this story. Long time ago, I was at my friend's house. We partied all night, basically, and I woke up and I didn't want to move. And I sat on his couch and I just watched TV. And basically, Bert Kreischer's comedy show came up and I watched it and he told the story of the machine. Years later, here we are for a feature-length movie.
Here's Johnny. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Expecto Patronum!
The Machine stars Bert Kreischer and Mark Hamill and is about Bert's drunken past catches up with him 20 years down the road when he and his father are kidnapped by those who Bert wronged 20 years ago while drunk on a college semester abroad in Russia. Let me start by saying I am not the biggest fan of Bert Kreischer's comedy. Now, I will say I do find him funny. I'm just not like a mega fan. I'm not seeking out to go see him live or anything like that. But I do find him funny, and again, when I saw this comedy show and him tell this story, my instant thought was it was fake. I didn't know this story went viral a couple years ago. I didn't know any about this. His whole life changed when he told this story. So if you know the story, you know the story. But I won't spoil it, but I will mention that it is told in this movie, obviously, through flashback with a younger Bert, and then it comes back in the present day with him and Mark Hamill, and they get kidnapped, and he's got to save his family, and all that kind of stuff. It's an action comedy. It's a movie I almost skipped, but my friend who is a fan of his comedy show wanted to see this movie tonight, and I went with him, and I can say this. It's a fun watch. Now, is this movie comedy gold? Is this the next classic Step Brothers Talladega Nights like that? No. I would honestly compare this to like the early 2000s Larry the Cable Guy movie, where like there's a few good jokes, there's a few good moments, there's some bloody action scenes that I actually enjoyed, but there are some jokes that are just stupid. There are situations that are just stupid. Some of the acting by Bert himself, who is playing himself, not the greatest. Mark Hamill, he knows what he is. He is Luke Skywalker, aka also the Joker. But in this movie, it almost feels, I know he's playing his father, but it just feels like Mark Hamill. Like there is no performance. It's just Mark Hamill playing his dad. And again, it's a fun watch. I mean, there's bloody action. Like in the end, when it was ending and wrapping up, I was like, how much longer? And there was like 20 minutes left. So I would say cut down 20, 25 minutes, make an hour and a half movie. And I think it'd be pretty good. But in the end, it's schlocky, it's bloody, it's got fun action scenes, it's got a fun little story. I laughed quite a bit, and it was definitely gratuitous in some scenes, and not with this just blood. There is a lot of Bert in this movie, and in the end, it's a fun watch that I'm probably not gonna ever watch again. I will give The Machine a B-. But like, for real, if you are a huge fan of his stand-up, I mean, why are you even watching this review? Why do you care? Go see the movie. You're gonna love this movie. For not big fans like me, I would say you could totally wait to watch it on Netflix or something like that. It's a good little watch, but like, it's nothing I'm gonna tell you to go and see right away. And if you guys enjoyed this movie review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.